Karibu kumaliza. Maliza. Waiting for people to join today's live stream. Cheka dawa. Maliza hiyo nikipita. Maliza hiyo. Ukimaliza uniambie.
Dawa.
Maliza hiyo kwanza. Ndio tuende dawa.
Nataka tamu. Dawa baba. Nyonya. Baba sikai baba.
Acha hivyo.
Baba.
Acha hivyo. All right. Welcome to today's live stream. How are you? How are you doing? I can see one person have joined. Thank you so much. Welcome to today's live chat. Where are you watching from? What is the time? Let's interact. Good evening. Put a comment. I want to read your comment. Where are you watching from? What is your name? And welcome to today's live stream on a Saturday, man. The week has just ended just like that. So we are going to the last week of the month. Monday, today is the 24th, tomorrow 25th. Thank you for liking. Monday will be 26th. That is the last week of January. Hey, in January. Martha Wanjiru, thank you so much. Hi, how are you doing? How is your January? Yes, I'm in Kenya. Martha Wanjiru. I'm in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm not just in Kenya, but I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. Kubwa Joffrey. How are you, Joffrey? Good morning. Good afternoon. What is the time? Most of you are watching from Kenya. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. If you are new here in this channel, remember to subscribe. Jolene Chamutai, how are you? My sister, how are you? How are you doing? Mother is saying alone. You mean I'm alone? Or what do you mean by alone? Of course, I'm not alone. I'm here with this boy. What is your name? What is your name? Can you say your name? Your name is? Ninako ni nani? Medo nani? Say hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much, Mother, for being the first one to comment in today's live stream. Have you subscribed to this channel? Actually, guys, if you are new here, apart from the live stream that I'm doing right now, I also am a vlogger. I do YouTube vlogs, actually videos. You can go and check my videos there in my list at BX. Vipi, what is the live on? What's the live on? It is about interaction. We're interacting today on a Saturday live. How are you doing, everyone? You can ask me any question. I'm ready to answer. anytime, any question, I'm ready to answer. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Yes. So my name is Mr. Bet, and let's interact. Put a comment. Let me read your comment. Thank you for the likes. You can also share this live stream. I really appreciate. Let's go to 700. Yes, like. Tell them like. I'm a like. I'm a like. Like. I'm a like. I'm a like. Yes, thank you all of you for joining today's live stream. Let's interact. It's just interaction. How is the year? How is the new year? We are heading to the last week of January. January has been long, my friend. January has been long. I don't know yours. How has it been? How is your January? Yes. Let me read your comment. I'm live from Nairobi, Kenya. If you are new here, please subscribe. And also, if you do not know what is Nairobi, I usually have viewers from all over the world, India, all over the world. So you might be wondering, January has been all right. Has yours been tough? Not really tough, but usually January is not the easiest month of the year because the sun is too much. The sun is, especially today. Hey, my friend, the sun was too much. Jua ilikuwa kali sana. Jua ilikuwa kali sana. So I was explaining, Nairobi is in Kenya. Kenya is in East Africa. And East Africa is in Africa. The continent is Africa. Yes. Explained. Yo, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. And guys, for your information, please check my other videos. I'm a content creator from Kenya, Nairobi. Upcoming. Do I say upcoming? We are heading to 700. At BX is saying, but we complain about everything. Kukinyesha, we complain matobe. Yeah, that is human being. That is human being for you. We complain about. That is true. That is true at BX. We complain about everything. Actually, most of the people, there's no time they are doing okay. You will never hear them saying, I'm now doing okay. I have a lot of money. Now my business is going on well. What blah, blah, blah. They always say, my business is doing bad. No customers. My guy is this, my guy is that, my guy is fuel prices have gone up. I don't know what. But the corn is dry everywhere. Even some, what is that? Yeah, people complain, but we thank God for this far. I thank God, me personally, I thank God for everyone who have joined this channel, who are with me in this journey towards 1,000 subscribers. It has been a journey for me. And I believe by the end of the year, I will be at 1,000 subscribers. That is the goal of this year. So guys, I will not be there, or we will not be there without your support. Without your support, we are going nowhere. That is to be honest. Am I clear? Are we coming out clear? I don't know if we are coming out clear. Please type yes. Consistency is the key. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. I don't know. Are we clear? Are we clear? Yeah, consistency is the key. That is true. That's true, my friend. That is very true. Yeah. So I'll try. Uma Bernard, I'm blessed is drought. You mean you are blessed is drought? Thank you so much, Uma, for your comment. Let me understand. Is it you are saying your blessed is drought? I think there's nowhere it's raining right now in Kenya. I'm not sure anyway. It might be raining in your place. Tell us. But in Nairobi, the sun is too much. The solar is high. We can say it's high or it's hot. Yeah, all the same. But hopefully, the first week of February, it might be rain. It might rain. Do you think climate change could be real? Yes. Bernard is saying my place is drought. Climate change is real. Climate change. You can see, for example, the rest of the years back, from the month of, let's say, September, October, November, and December, we usually experience a lot of rain. A lot of rain. But last year, the rain was so minimal. Like it was not that much as usual. So even this year, I expect a lot of hunger. People will not be having enough food, because most of the people never planned it. As usual, farmers this time around, they were not able to plant. So expect food shortage. Expect a food shortage and near future. Let's say generally there was no enough rain in last year, 2025. So this year we might experience a food shortage. I don't know how you have planned yourself. What are you planning? Maybe what are you planning to eat? Most of us, we are in town. Most of us, we are in when the rain is coming back. I'm not sure, but hopefully towards the end of maybe February, March, and April, we usually have rains. Short rains, yes, but I'm not sure. You can check. Thank you so much, home builders. Thank you for coming to this live stream. Thank you so much, my friend, Home Builders Services. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you for joining this live stream. Is it raining in your place? Home Build Service. Is it raining in your place? Is it raining? Last year, we experienced very minimal rainfalls. And I was telling people here that this year we might experience food shortage because a lot of farmers or many farmers didn't plant. Thank you. Welcome, Home Build Services. Thank you so much for joining. I was in your live stream the other time. Thank you so much for joining here. Home Build is saying that yes, some areas experiencing lots of rain. Okay. Where are you? Home Build? Where are you watching from? So that we can know where it is raining. Nairobi, there's no rain in Nairobi. I'm live from Nairobi, Kenya. This is the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi. January has been long. Someone is saying, at BX is saying that hydroponics thing could be a game changer for agriculture. Not very scalable though. Ama? Eh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm not sure of your point actually. It seems like hydroponics. Hydroponics, what is hydroponics? Is it things of planting in small scale? Hydroponics, yes. I've heard that term before. It's something of agriculture. Will be in the bushes, Western Kenya. Oh, you're watching from Western Kenya. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, is it raining right now, or did it rain recently? January is known for dryness. It's usually dry in January. So maybe it was the end of January or first. The hang is hanging me so much. I'm for that. What do you mean, Ouma Bernard? So guys, please subscribe to the channel if you are here for the first time. I really appreciate you subscribing to this channel. We are heading to 700. After 700, the target is 1000. Once we are at 1000, yesterday it rained. Oh, thank you. So it is raining. At least, some parts of the country is raining. So we will not be having a lot of food shortage coming this year. But especially in my home, my rural area, in my rural home, or the village part of my home, the rain was very small. The rain was very little. So even many people didn't plant. In the village, we are usually farmers, small scale. Other people are large scale farmers. So they usually depend on the long rains from November, September, October, November, and December. But last year, the situation was very bad. It never rained. Actually, it rained, but not much, not what many people were expecting. Meru, Tarakaniti, and Embu sides rain didn't do that well. Yeah. I think it was something general, as in within the country. It was not some part only. Generally, last year rain was not that good. That is why I was saying we might experience a food shortage this year, 2026, because many people didn't plant. So what can we do now? Now, when we have talked about little rain, what is the solution? Who can give us the solution to this thing? Because we cannot be always complaining about shortage of rains and this and that. We are looking for solutions. Can we do irrigations? Can we do what? Can we have many dams so that we can maybe we can be able to cap these issues of food shortage? What is the solution? Yeah, we talk about problems, but at the end of the day, we must come up with solutions. What can we do? Now that is the big question. Let me even put a Q&A right here. What do we do so that we can be able to control this thing of food shortage in the country? What can we do? Because I feel like we have talked too much about the problems, like shortage, rain shortage. But if now the rain decides not to come for, let's say, for a year or even 5 months, what can we do? Are we having solutions, or we are always talking about let me put a Q&A right there. I'm trying to see a Q&A. Yeah, we have talked too much about all these problems. Someone is saying we should benchmark from the likes of Israel and use irrigation systems. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point at BX, because if you can see ahead of Israel, Israel is in the Middle East, right? Or even these countries like Pakistan, these countries, they are literally in the desert. Yeah, Israel and some other countries in the Middle East, they are in the desert. People are in desert, but we depend on them when it comes to food like rice. So, one at BX says we should benchmark from the likes of Israel. I agree, 100%, because those countries, they lead in production of milk, production of rice, and they are in the desert. Sometimes even they do not even know what is rain. They know, but they don't see rain for a long time. But at the end of the day, countries like Kenya or some other countries in Africa, they depend on them for supplies like food. I've seen most of the time the rice that we have in the country comes from Pakistan. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me on the issue of rice in Pakistan? But the president also said something about not being dependent on rain-fed agriculture. We don't have political goodwill, though. Yes, yes. We should be fair. I don't want to talk about politics, but the way things are, the way things are, there is a lot of misappropriation of funds, and these funds were supposed to be used maybe to build some dams, to construct some dams and water storages that can help sometimes when it comes to irrigations. Because let's say now the rain that does not come for the next, let's say, 5 months. What do we do? What can we do now? I remember some years back, I think it was in 2005, somewhere there, 2005, there was a lot of drought, or actually prolonged drought in the country. We didn't see rain for like even almost a full year. I remember in my home, in my village, as individuals thinking maybe community water storage systems, irrigation system that could work, and we have proof of concept. That is it. What I'm saying is, I remember way back in 2005, I was still young, but I could understand what was happening. There was a lot of drought. It never rained for almost a year. So our cows, where I come from, we keep a lot of cows. Those days we used to keep a lot of cows, not these days. These days people have maybe 1 or 2 cows, because also the land is becoming smaller as the families grow. The more the families are growing, the land also becomes small, and that is how people start keeping a small number of cows. So in 2005, we had a lot of cows. People were having a lot of cows. There was no rain for almost a year, the full year, 2005. I remember. So people even started moving cows from one place to another, looking for food. I remember a lot of cows, many cows died. Um, some families had to slaughter some cows, or even many cows. that they can themselves survive, because there is no way you want an animal to survive and you die. See, you better eat that animal, you better slaughter that animal so that you can survive for some days. I remember a lot of cows. We slaughtered many. Some died because of lack of food. We fed them twigs. You know twigs? This matawi. Tuliwalisha ng'ombe matawi for a long time. Pia mvua kupotea. So that is the issue. But now, what are we doing about this thing? Are we always complaining about lack of rain? And for how long are we going to complain? That is the big question. What can we do? By this century, we should be having solutions. But one thing what I know is there is a lot of misappropriation of resources. We have heard about, yeah, that was very serious. That was in 2005. We lost a lot of cows. Those days we used to keep many cows. The minimum number a family could keep was maybe 50. Yeah. But we lost them, almost all of them. So let's come up with solutions. What can we do? What should the government do to save the situation? Because as it is now, you can see these are facts. Last year, those times we were supposed to have rains. September, October, November, and December. 4 months. September never rained. October, there was no rain. November's small, a little bit of rain, and December, few days. So that itself can tell you where we are heading to. So without these solutions, we might end up like in 2005. But people in the cities, those days we did nothing. But thereafter, I think another thing that brings this thing, I think if something like that happened again, I think from there people can start thinking of solutions. But people still did nothing. They never learned a lesson. And actually, you see, people themselves cannot do anything because they need support from the government. You cannot, as an individual, you cannot wake up one day and start digging holes or actually building dams. To build a dam, you usually hear the government putting a single dam, only one, billions of money, 2 billion to construct a dam. That's a very big dam if done. But you usually hear those resources disappearing. Jamaican Angle. Jamaican Angle is here. Thank you so much, Jamaican Angle. A very, very special guest today in this live stream. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Thank you so much, Jamaican Angle. I appreciate. Jamaican Angle, we are talking about solutions to prevent drought. Because we always complain here in Africa, we always complain about too much hunger, shortage of food. We complain about rain. There is no rain. We'll complain. And I've given an example of 2005. I remember very well. I was young, but I still remember we lost a lot of cows, especially in my region. We lost a lot of cows because of the drought. Last year 2025, at the time where we were supposed to be having experiencing a huge amount of rain, that is September, October, November, December, there was no rain. Not really no, but there was little rain, which was unusual. So that alone can tell you that in the near future, or actually this year, there will be no food. There will be no food. Thank you. There will be no food. So we cannot keep on complaining every now and then. What can we do as the people? Sometimes we depend on the government maybe to help in building these dams, maybe to build irrigation systems. But the government cannot do everything. But the government is Kenyans though. We have to respect representative system. Still we see the government as separate entity. Yes. We have representatives. But what I usually feel is these representatives are not representing people as it is or as it should be. Because when there is allocation of money, maybe to build a dam, you hear that they have launched a dam somewhere, but in a year's time, there is nothing happening. No dam, no money, something skeleton has been left. So what is the problem? You're right. You are so right about that. Yeah, that is it. So what can we do? Because if we keep on complaining about these issues, what can we do maybe to save the situation? Are we going to depend on the government to do everything for us? There are some people who have capacity. Maybe they have muscles in terms of financial muscles. Some people I've witnessed people creating their own systems. But there is still one person who does not have a salary. There's this person who do not have any income, maybe just a farmer or maybe just doing manual jobs. There is no, let's say, a constant income. What should this person do? Because at the end of the day, this person must eat, must do everything, must take kids to school, must live. No income, no straight salary, that is monthly, that something that is being earned. Other people are earning per month, but per day. This person depends mainly on, let's say, manual jobs. It seems that to solve hunger and effects of droughts, we need to solve poor governance. Very long road. That is it. I agree, 100%. Because with poor governance, there is nowhere we are heading. We will be stuck, and we will be complaining year in, year out, year in, year out. Nothing is happening. When we go to elections, we elect the same people. We take them back to parliament. We continue with the same song. We sing, year in, year out. What I also think is these things start with us, the people. If we don't choose wisely, we are the one facing this problem, because once we have elected these people, they go to offices, they stay in the city, they earn salaries, but someone on the ground, someone in the grassroots. This was not about politics, guys. We are just trying to maybe think along and see how we can survive. Akriba Chitomba, hi. Hi to you. Thank you so much for joining this live stream today. We were trying to actually talk about what we can do to save the situation. Last year there was no rain. Come to think of it, kuna ile water storage system ilipomolewa sometime last year na some government body. It belonged to the community. Kitu 30k people were affected. Hello everyone, Mr. Bet. Thank you so much. Shaz Travel, thank you for liking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this live stream today. Let's think together. Let's try to solve the situation, save the situation, and think of what we can do. Where are you watching from, guys? Actually, you can tell me where you are watching from. Can see most of the people have joined this live stream today. And if you are new, you are joining this for the first time. You can see how happy I am. You can see. Please subscribe to the channel and let's interact. Yes, Florida. You're watching from Florida. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining this live stream today. I really appreciate. Home build is here also. Home build is here also. I don't know if he's still here. Home build services. Are you still there? Are you there? Yeah. So we were interacting actually, and a topic came up, and we decided that we should talk about it, about this thing of drought in Africa. Not actually in Africa. Someone here just gave us a good example. Israel. Israel. Israel is in Middle East. Sometimes they do not even see rain for years, but still they are leading in the production of milk. They are leading in the production of rice. I give an example of Pakistan or Afghanistan. This rice, we have rice here in Kenya, which comes from these countries. Pakistan, yes, I think Pakistan. Pakistan also is in Middle East, right? And what is it about? So, if you just join like Shaz Travel, we are talking about giving solutions to challenges facing human beings like drought. And we said last year in Kenya, and so most of some parts, or actually larger part of the country, experienced small rains, which was not usual, right? We usually receive heavy rainfall in September, October, November, and December. And those are the times we usually plant. And most of the farmers in Kenya usually plant so that in the coming year, people have food. But last year there was little rain. This rain was very small. So that means many people didn't plant. Okay, I was in the village. You can actually check my videos in the comment in my video list. I have videos from the village, and if you can see, it's only some like 2 days. It rained in this. That was in December. December. It was January here. It rained like a day or two, and the rest of the days there was no rain. And at that point, people had not planned it. Many people. So that means this year we will be experiencing a shortage of food, which will be a problem. When there is shortage of food in a country, it's a huge problem, because that means the prices of what is available will go high or will go up. People will not be able to buy. That is number one. People will not be able to save money because they have used money to buy at a high price, and there will be shortage, generally shortage of food. So, and now we said, what are we going to do to save the situation? If now rain decide to go or not to rain for the next maybe 1 year, people are gonna die, of course. Already people are suffering from maybe northeastern part of Kenya, like Mandera. Just travel. Here in Kenya, we have counties. We have now, I think in America they say states, right? But you actually have counties. I think America also have counties, because you have governors and you have senators, right? Am I right, Just travel? You are still in the chat. Do America have counties? I think I heard of something like that, because Obama, whose origin is Kenya, was once a senator. Illinois, was a senator in Illinois, something like that. So here in Kenya also we have counties, and okay, that's good. So in Kenya also we have counties, and most of the counties in the northern or in the northeastern, as we speak right now, animals like cows, goats, camels are dying because of lack of food, lack of water. Children does not go to school. But can we think beyond the box? What can we do? And these things start with us here on ground, because we are the one expecting them to represent us, maybe to bring the resources so that we can build. But they disappear. There is a allocation of resources, or actually funds, to do these things. But at the end of the day, people will still die, animals will still die. We're not talking about politics. All these things are politics. But we are trying, we are trying to navigate and see how we can save the situation, because it is getting out of hand. Yes, we don't need to be depending on rain year in, year out. We don't have to. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching up to this far. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Coming live and clear from Nairobi, Kenya. What is the time in your location? What is the time? Here in Kenya, it is it is 9:15. It's 9:15 p.m. 9 p.m. (9:15). What is the time in your place? Let me see. What is the time? Just travel. What is the time in Florida? Daniel, hi, how are you, Daniel? Thank you so much for joining today. Daniel, thank you so much. Please subscribe to this channel. We are heading to 700. We are remaining with few subscribers to 700, less than 20. Yes. If if 20 of you subscribe to this channel today, we are at 700. We are heading to 700. Thereafter, we'll talk about 1000. That is also to tell you that I have videos apart from live streams, which I usually do. I also have videos, vlogs. You can go in my videos. I really appreciate you watching those videos. Shares travel well. Bason, well, I think the Kenyan government needs to do better for their people compared to what they are doing now. That is true. Government needs to do better. And actually, government is the people. Someone here says government is the people. Because government, we are the people on the ground here. We are the ones starting the government, or actually forming the government. Because we have to elect these people. We send them to the we send them to the parliament. We send them to high positions, to senate, to governors' offices. But we are still having issues, despite the fact that there's huge circulation of money. Not really circulation, because this money does not reach the people. You see, that's just where the problem is. There's huge misappropriation of funds or resources. Yeah. And there is something what I've always prayed God. If one day God will bless me, if one day God will bless me with a lot of money, let's say a lot of money. I don't want to promise now, but what I'm saying is if one day God will bless me with good money, the first thing I will do to my people, the first thing to do as giving back to the society, is to ensure that no one is lacking food. That is number one thing. Because if a human being does not have something to eat, that's all the problems start. That is where thieves come from. That is where robbers come from, because the people need to eat. People will rob anything, will do anything, will steal anything to get money and to get food. So, as giving back to the society will ensure that everyone is having something on the table. And how can I do it? It's the plan to ensure everyone is producing something. Maybe vegetables, maybe maize, traditional food. Nowadays, people use traditional vegetables like saga. For those who don't understand, saga is mboga za kitambo. This is where people can get money. And this money can now circulate, can go back to buying maybe maize, buying things like beans. Literally, people to have something to eat. Yes. Let me wait for that time to come and we will see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching up to this far. I think I'm about to end this live stream. That's been around 15 minutes. We have been here for like 15 minutes. Then we will be ending this live stream. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking. I really appreciate you watching up to this far. I have videos in my list. Go check my videos, watch from the start to the end. I promise you, you will enjoy those videos. You will enjoy. Oh, you will enjoy those videos. Yeah, we have talked too much. We have talked a lot. We have actually brainstormed. We have brainstormed, and I believe it will rain soon. Yes, we are hopeful, but January has been too hot. We are heading to the last week of the month. As from next week, it will be the last week of the month, 26th, and then towards the end of the week, we end January. But generally, we thank God for this far. We really appreciate. We are thankful. Yes, that is it. There's nothing else we can do. It's only us to appreciate what we have, to appreciate the moment, and to appreciate each other. Yeah, nothing else. So I believe you have subscribed to the channel. Allow me to end this live stream here. Just allow me to end this live stream. I will also do videos tomorrow. I will ensure to upload a video. But please check my videos that I have. Let's go there, watch those videos, give a like, leave a sweet comment. Leave a sweet comment in those videos, the comment section. And I appreciate you watching up to this far. I want to have something to eat. It's dinner time. I think I want to have something. I was actually eating here, but I still want to eat. Yeah, I was actually having an avocado here, right here. Thank you so much. Allow me to end this live stream here. Let me see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night. Enjoy your time. Say hello to your families. Thank you so much. I'm ending this live stream, guys. I'm ending this live stream. I am seeing people still joining, but allow me to end this live stream. Remember to subscribe. Please subscribe before I end the live stream. Will you subscribe? Say yes. Say yes. Type yes so that I can leave. Type yes. I leave now. We will continue tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye bye.